Well, look, we're all people who love questions, right? And I think at the heart of it, like today, we're going to do with my favorite recently, the copper conundrum. We're just going to look at these things that pose questions. To me, what's interesting is to try to remain as objective as possible, see what's in front of me, and what you get are questions. And those are fun, mysteries and the seeking of knowledge and answers. When I look at the artifacts, I realize that the amount of copper harvested was not enough to equate for the artifacts I find. Now, when I come over here to what they call the New World, right, America, I find somebody was mining lots of copper, lots of really pure copper, really easily to mine.
I'm excited. I've been waiting on this copper presentation for a long time so I could hear it, kind of from the horse's mouth. So my knowledge on the whole copper thing is like, I know the basics, but I'm looking forward to getting down to brass tacks.
So here the imbalance runs in the opposite direction. Surplus mines without artifacts, where in the old world we face surplus artifacts without mines. The two asymmetries are mirror images of each other. This coincidence cannot be ignored. I've been finding more and more papers from academic people with clear postulating hypotheses that are based in facts, as any other hypothesis, saying that the transoceanic, it's not even transatlantic, it's transoceanic travel was a constant since prehistory, a constant, right? So as the segment that I'm going to give you now, it says that setting sail from the Pillars of Hercules, ancient vessels embarked southward along northwest coast, African coast, harnessing the Canary Current, a reliable, cool, southward flow that goes at 1 to 2 knots that propel them efficiently towards staging points like the Canary Islands or Cape Verde. Paleoceanographic reconstructions from sediment cores affirm the stability of this current through the mid to late Holocene, so 5000 to 1000 BC, with variations so minimal that they mirrored modern patterns, providing consistent propulsion without the disruption seen in the earlier glacial epochs. This initial 1500 to 2000 kilometer segment allowed for opportunistic resupply from coastal outposts, bolstering stores of water, preserved foods, and repair materials essential for the ocean crossing ahead.
So it's
that part right there.
Yes, that's like a smoking gun
most.
for me. It's such a pure form of copper, which we already established with the isotopic analysis, versus the old world copper, which has, a different purity. And we're talking in parts per billion here, so it's very, 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 very close. However, it still has the signature that can be traced back to each individual mine, more or less.